OMG, you guys. Before we get into the episode, there are just a few things I just want to clarify with you. Don't click away. Hold on. Stay right here. Most of the people who watch me are not subscribed. Look at the little analytical here. Do you see that? Sad to me, because the people who are not subscribed can't get notifications when I post. And you know what I think? You shouldn't be on social media that much. So click that little subscribe button for me and click that bell icon so you get a little notification when I post. Okay? Please, for me. Also, if you like what I say, you love what I say, and you want me to continue, please consider buying me a tea. I have in the description a little place. It's Buy Me a Coffee. It's like early 2000s thing. If you love what I say, anything you could give, even a view would be appreciated. But if you could give me just a little tea, I can justify continuing this. Thank you, and enjoy the episode. What's up, my homies, and welcome to Stav True Plan, the podcast where we get the community's advice on how will you stay sane this semester. Walk with me on a journey to more success. What's your name?
Natalie.
Let's cut the bullshit. This is my girlfriend, my beautiful girl.
Crusty.
So, let me pose the question to you, my dear, my beloved. It's on. It's recording. It's live.
Okay.
What will you be doing this semester to keep yourself sane?
A routine. Because I don't got no routine.
No one has a routine because, a lot of times in school, because you be doing your work, you kind of get left out.
Yeah.
So, what kind of stuff in your routine are you going to be doing?
I need more structure. So I think the biggest thing with my routine is time management. I need to wake up earlier because I be sleeping late, as you know.
I know.
Because we're on the phone for hours. And I need to wake up earlier. I need to follow what you do. You'll be waking up at 9, 7.
Not because I like to.
Yeah, but I notice you do more. So I want to do the same.
Okay. So all of those things that you said, though, how are you going to be taking care of yourself, though? Like, what are like some self-care things that you do that you kind of miss out on, that you kind of need to do?
Crocheting. I haven't been able to crochet. Yeah. I like to crochet a lot, as you know.
I do. She made me a few things. They look so pretty.
Let's see. I would also like to get into drawing, maybe.
Okay.
What
would you like to draw?
Anything. Realistically, specifically, I like to do realism. I like how it looks.
Oh.
But I can't draw that shit, so I gotta practice.
That's what pictures are for.
That's right.
Because that's the realest real that ever real,
Yeah. There's other things I want to do, but I'm a little nervous, so
That's okay.
They're being erased from my head.
I know. It's okay, though, but above all else, it's important that, we work so hard. So hard. But at the end of the day, there's crumbs left for us. There's nothing for us to take care of ourselves with. And you know what? We go to bed, we're distraught, we're tired. We're like that meme of that motherfucker who's like so decomposed. Like, like the meme of him like this.
No.
It's okay. But like
a human cigarette?
Yeah, we're human cigarettes by the end of the day, and there's nothing left for us. Like, there's so many expectations of who we need to be.
I agree.
Things that we need to do, so we end up just getting left behind.
Because each professor thinks that we can manage that time, but we're young. We want a social life. We're not just worried about our educational life. We have other things we want to balance.
Absolutely. We've barely been able to have a campus life because we have no lives.
Exactly. I got 4 classes, but they're all based on reading, so I have to take spare hours to read each day, and that's too much.
They say that for every credit hour you take, you need to read 1 to 2 hours. So for like a 3 credit hour class, you need to be reading 6 hours a week.
Yeah.
I'm like, bitch, where? Where am I going to be reading? It's not going to happen.
That's true.
There's no reading that I could be doing in that end week. So I think the most important thing to notice from, I guess, this is that since we are the ones that need to take care of ourselves, things won't happen unless we do it.
That is true.
Especially in our own lives, there are things that we're not happy about. There are things we're not pleased about. Look, you and I, we're going to the gym later. We're gonna go, and you know what? The only way that's gonna happen is if we actually go there.
You know what? I will say, despite the lack of structure in my routine, going to the gym has helped a lot. I like the movement that we have every day because I did not used to do that.
Oh, sure. Well, it's not only that. It lets you build routine. It kind of is like the skeleton of a routine is how many times you go into the gym, and you can build your life around that. But
exactly.
having listen, when the world is like so shaky and shocky, you gotta feel something you can like hold on to.
Yeah, stop yourself.
Some structure that's frequent and that's predictable, and that's what makes life is that there needs to be some predictable thing that you enjoy.
Yeah.
And that's how you will stay sane this semester.
I guess I should ask you the same because you asked me at the beginning. What are you gonna do this
What am I gonna do to stay sane?
Yeah.
My podcast, first of all, because to me it's almost like a journal.
Yeah.
I like to think like I want to
that.
do it as a job or I want to do it for other people, but above all else, that's something that keeps me from not being disappointed or upset is that this is really just my before podcasts they used to do like audio like blogs or something like that. To me,
I didn't know that.
To me, this is kind of like an audio blog. It's a journal. It's a like, journaling of my journey.
Like Teddy from Good Luck Charlie.
Yeah.
Those diaries, video diaries.
See, this is my video diary, but
Video diary.
this is how I get sane is that there are some things that plague my mind, and a lot of times that things that I think about or things that I wish I could change, I make an episode about, or something I'm dealing with. You listen. I made that episode about intrusive thoughts. I've been having them. They were not good.
Take your own advice.
And that's exactly how you should take your own advice, because when it comes to taking your own advice, it's hard to take your own advice without actually giving yourself advice.
That is true.
And to me, this actually lays it out to me. And this is it. This is like if I need it, I will come back to this. If I'm in a state of mind.
Oh,
Thank you.
So smart.
Thank you.
So smart.
But like if I'm in a state of mind where I've lost myself and I'm not thinking properly, there's a video of me thinking properly. And I can pick from that. So that's how I will stay sane. But like although I get pleasure from it though, it helps. It's hard. Yeah. It's hard to keep it going. So
but
other
that's
things
worth it,
Oh, absolutely it is.
I saw the process. I like it. I've seen the process many times.
Oh my god, to have this whole thing packed into that little wagon. That's crazy to be going around on campus like that. But another way that I will try is I like playing Pokemon Unite with you. I like playing games with you.
I love playing games.
So it helps you slow down and be in the moment and enjoy like, oh, we're doing this, and then like 10 minutes later we'll be like, okay, like what's B?
Yeah.
What's number 3? Or things like that. So something to slow you down, right? So another thing, the little tea ceremony I do. It's the process.
I like that. I need more stuff like that because I feel like I'm on a hamster. I'm on a wheel because I haven't been enjoying the things I enjoy, which is music, as you know. It's hard to enjoy it, and I don't know why. I feel like I've been so focused on school and my assignments that it just feels dull to me. Same with crocheting. I want to get back into it, but it's hard when I'm so tired from the day.
I know. So then there comes something interesting too, is that if you're so tired, your energy is like a piggy bank, a limited amount of money that you can use, like your energy, right? So if some things cost energy, right? Oh, I'm like, I'm gonna put energy there. I'm gonna put energy there. I'm gonna put energy there. You might be ahead in your work, but what the fuck is left for you? What energy do you have
at
left?
what cost? And you know what? Actually, this brings me to a good segue. You know, Brittany Broski. I love her.
I know you do.
She said something on her podcast that I thought was very interesting. People think about the success and like how positive it is, but people don't think about the consequences of success.
Yeah.
Which
that's like suffering from success.
That blew my mind because she was talking about Oppenheimer. She said she got that from Oppenheimer. What are the consequences of your success? About how Oppenheimer made the bomb. He made it and he accomplished something so good, but at what cost? Same thing with work. You're getting your assignments done. You're waking up to go to school, you're going to your classes, but at what cost? You have no social life, no balance for yourself.
Exactly. We're like a well-oiled, like a machine that needs to be oiled, right? Exactly. So the oil is just things that will keep our state of mind and keep our energy up and give us strength. And we just need to come closer to who we are and realize what will oil our machine. What will give us power? What will give us strength? Because, believe it or not, if you do the things that you love to do, you might find yourself with more money to spend, energy.
That's true.
You might find yourself, look at this. I won the lottery of life. I won the lottery. But it's you're able to do so much more. But that won't happen unless you start prioritizing your needs. And honestly, your wants too. You're going to die one day.
Do what you want.
Be happy and be pleased, and try your hardest to find it. Try your hardest to be pleased, because it means so much to be pleased.
The thing is, how do you do that though? How do you balance your life?
I just said.
Well, it's hard for me.
They're just sacrifices you need to make. Like if you have your schoolwork and it's starting to eat away at your social hour, your social time, or things that you like, well, maybe it's okay to be late. Like, it's okay to be reasonable. Yeah. So like if you spent all day, like I have a class that ends at 8 p.m. If I spent all day doing schoolwork, there's no way I'm gonna fucking go home and do more.
I'd be doing that. It's bad.
Don't do it. There's no use. If you're timely, if you pay attention, there's no reason for you to be always doing work.
It's true.
You gotta take care of yourself, boo thing.
Sweetie.
How was that? Did you like that?
Yeah. I'm a little nervous.
It's okay.
It made it look like I kept looking at my watch, but I'm looking at my sleep. It's bothering me.
No, it's okay.
I don't want to make it seem like
I'm tired of you.
No,
time to go.
That's not what I'm doing.
Duh, bro. Thank you.
What's up?
What's your name, bro?
My name is Daniel.
My name's Stav. Nice to meet you, Dan. The camera right here. Say hello to it.
What's up?
The topic for today is how are you going to keep sane during the semester? Like, what are the things like self-care? How are you going to keep yourself from not going fucking crazy? You can swear. You can swear.
Cool. So honestly, I'm a busy person. Very, very busy.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So like, honestly, it's my first year here.
Okay.
So
how you liking it?
So far, so good.
Okay.
Pretty busy, but I think I gotta learn like time management. That's my biggest thing. But like, I feel like once I figure out time management and everything like that, I feel like I'll be all set to go.
Okay, word.
Yeah.
Like, what are some things you're gonna like try to? I guess my question is, how are you going to keep yourself in mind? Like, how you not gonna forget yourself in your work and in using your time for?
I feel like always like as long as I can have a little bit of time to myself, like maybe like for example right now, like just like chilling, even though I'm here, but like just going on my phone for a little bit, setting aside whatever I'm doing, just me time or doing something like that. I feel like it's gonna be pretty cool for me.
Oh, for sure.
Give me good in the head.
That's okay. Do you feel like that like you like where do you go on your phone? Like where do you scroll at?
Oh, TikTok. Every day TikTok.
Yeah. Do you feel like that you're gaining like? Do you feel like it's adding something to you, or like is it benefiting you? Do you feel pleased in the time that you do scroll? That little moment that you got of the whole day.
I wouldn't say pleased. I would say relieved.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say relieved. I feel like I'm always like in my head, just like my head is going like 100 miles an hour. I feel like when I'm on TikTok or something like that, I feel like I slow down.
So you treat it like an escape.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess my thing is why do you want to escape from your life? Like
I wouldn't say, I feel like saying escape from my life is like harsh, but like I would say
I know it's harsh. I know, but like I just want to like be the devil's advocate. Like,
yeah, I feel like I don't know. I feel like a lot of times people just have a lot going on and and like focusing on school, work, then more school, and then more work. I feel like that kind of just like I would say pollutes our brain.
I agree.
We're just like throwing up whatever we're consuming, like material wise. I just feel like sometimes we just need a break.
Yeah. Has there ever been like something that you've always wanted to like get into, or like that you wish that you perhaps like had the time for?
I'm gonna say like
Guitar, piano,
no. I'm gonna say
skiing.
I'm gonna say vacationing. I wish I had more time to
Yeah, to
vacation.
travel?
Yes.
Where's the location you want to travel to?
Actually, in October, I'm gonna go to Disney.
Oh, sweet.
I've always wanted to go to like.
Which one? Like,
I'm gonna go to Orlando. So,
oh, sweet.
Magic Kingdom, Universal, Animal Kingdom, like that kind of stuff.
That whole thing, yeah.
Yeah, just because
Okay.
like I feel like vacation goes by super fast, but I feel
for
like
sure.
memories just like stick with you forever. Like I
Oh,
went in
right.
December. Like I don't remember everything, but like it just feels like a hardcore memory already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like one to remember.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what's up, man.
For sure.
That's up, man. It was nice talking with you.
Of course. Thank you so much. What was your name?
Thank you. Stav.
Stop. Thank you.
For sure. Hey, have a little treat while you at it.
I got you.
Have a little treat. Oh, for sure. You want to talk? Do you got time? All right, bet. Bet. I got class in 12 minutes, but we staying here.
Cool. Fuck yeah.
Is the glare messing it up? Oh, word. What's good with you, bro?
Aaron, bro, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, man. Hey, you observed.
Yeah, I
You
saw
know,
it.
you know what the topic of today is?
Yeah.
How are you gonna stay sane during the semester? How are you gonna keep yourself in
Yeah.
mind? How are you not gonna forget that you are not only a machine but you're a human being?
Yeah. To be honest with you, reading.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
What kind of books? Fiction, nonfiction?
more so like self-help and like philosophy books.
Yeah,
I feel like
you
those
go.
like drive me to
There you
actually
go.
like take a deeper look into my own mind.
Do you
type
have
of
do you have like books in mind?
deal. Right now I'm reading Meditations by Marcus
Oh,
Aurelius. And then
hey, listen, this is a philosophy podcast.
Oh, exactly. I
So,
saw it. That's why I
listen.
figured I'd bring it up.
Thank you. No,
Yeah.
that's amazing book, and
Yeah.
even more amazing that he didn't have really an intended audience.
No, he really didn't. It was just sort of like for himself. Yet it's so like human in a way.
Oh, absolutely.
It's just mind-boggling in a
It
way,
is.
kind of.
It is because it's the struggles of an emperor.
Literally.
He has to rule an entire. I don't even kingdom.
Yeah, exactly.
On his own, and
He's still like human. He still has the thoughts and the ideas and the experiences everybody else does, but
Absolutely.
he's in this different position, and it's the contrast that he makes between these situations.
Absolutely.
I don't know, it's just awesome.
Absolutely. So how? Let's say do you feel like you have enough time for the reading that you want to do, like pleasurable reading, not like taking notes and
Yeah,
shit. 'cause
taking notes
That's
and whatever,
that's such
yeah.
a like
I know, I feel
an organic
It
experience.
feels so tedious to do that for no reason. I'd rather just sit down and like think about it instead
know.
of write a bunch of extra BS down.
I
you
know
what
that
I mean?
like the really academia has ruined my relationship
Yeah.
with reading and making it more of a chore when
Yeah.
it's not. It should be a pleasure.
It should be a pleasure,
Because before
exactly.
TikTok, before Instagram, before to scroll, I was a reader.
Yeah.
I had a high ass
Yeah.
reading level at a
Same,
low age.
Same. I used to be the
And
same
now
way.
it's like I've forgotten about
I
it.
know, exactly. I've been like slowly trying to get myself back into it. But I don't know. I work full time and I in school
full time.
Yeah. I work. I only take classes Tuesdays, Thursdays. And
Okay,
then,
we're in the same boat.
Okay,
We're
yeah.
in
And
the
then
same
I
boat.
took work Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Are you
so-
okay?
Yeah. Honestly, I've been doing great. I love my job right now, so
Okay, well,
I
that's
can't.
good.
I actually can't complain.
That's
it's a bit,
good.
You know, stressful, but
Yeah.
otherwise, it's going.
Do you have like a good balance? Do you feel like?
I think so. I think
got it locked
I
in?
think I'm starting to get it down. You know what I mean?
That's good. No,
Yeah.
because since semester begins, I get very rocky in the
Okay,
beginning.
yep,
Like
yep.
I'm a little like, okay, well now I got to make a new routine.
Yeah,
And-
I was all over the place, kind of.
I know, 'cause-
I was just like that like last week.
Because like over the summertime I had a routine, and then now I have to make a brand new one. And you know how
Exactly.
routines work. You
Yeah.
gotta stick to them, or they won't stick.
They fall
right?
apart. Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
So I just started it, like, let's say the semester began a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, yeah.
I just now started my routine.
Really?
Like,
Yeah, same.
So the first few weeks of school, no reading was getting
I was
done.
gonna say nothing
Barely,
was
no,
done.
nothing was getting taken
I was all
care
my
of.
homework's done like 30 minutes before. Like,
Yeah.
like I was just
Yeah.
not like there mentally. Yet,
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know. And something else, I released a podcast before this, and I talked about things that you need to do or things that you're doing wrong before the semester,
Yeah.
right? And the biggest thing that I said was a lot of people become something that they're not. Like,
Yeah.
people will start the semester like, good posture. They'll take notes.
Yeah, I
they'll
know,
do it all
yeah,
the
yeah,
time,
yeah,
and then they
Come
fall.
dressed up and like it. Yeah.
And then it like there's a harsh like fall, like where that you couldn't sustain that lifestyle because you never sustained it in the first place.
Exactly. Yeah.
So the best thing to know, like when it comes to what you can do during the semester, is understand that you're only human.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
You have patterns. Don't overestimate yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
It's okay to. But
to fit it like into the box sometimes.
Exactly. Exactly. And to keep yourself sane is to just, because you know what they say, insanity is when you try the same thing over and over and try to expect a different response.
Different outcome every time.
And how many times are we going to do this? Start a semester like being so diligent when your lifestyle can't handle that.
You're just going to do it over and over and over and over
exactly.
again. It's the same thing.
Exactly, man. Yep. What are other things like other than reading?
I mean, obviously, I'm in a fraternity, so I hang out with the guys every now and again. But like, I'm so focused on school and whatever, so that hasn't been a big thing. But I DJ and I do. I produce. So
that's what's up. I've always tried to. I got equipment, but I just don't know like what software to use.
Yeah.
How to compile my things. Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, I'll DM it to you on Instagram.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I'll DM you like a list of
that's
shit
what's
you
up.
need. I got you.
Thank you, bro.
Hell
thank you.
Yeah.
Because I always thought like the software I want to use, like you have to download your own music now, don't you?
So yes and no. It really depends on what you use. Because I use what's it called? Serato DJ.
Okay, I know about Serato.
And you do have to like either have your own tracks on your laptop like locally, or I pay $5 a month for the student version of SoundCloud Go, and you can just play songs right off SoundCloud on Serato DJ.
Okay,
so that's how I practice, because that way I don't have to download or pay for songs.
And can you do sets with that?
Yeah, I've done like a quarter of an entire set at a party, like practically off SoundCloud.
Oh, nice. That's what's up.
Yeah,
that's what's up. I'll check it out
you
because
should.
I want to. I've always wanted to. I've always had that passion.
Yeah, it's fun. It gets you going. You
know?
Oh
my God, the kind of environments you've been in.
Oh yeah,
I know. I know it.
Oh yeah.
I know it, brother. But hey, thank you.
Thank you, man. This is awesome, for real. You
Absolutely.
should do these more often.
Hey, listen, I'm trying to get it to where I can get it like once a month. I'll do it, or like maybe twice if I can manage it.
Yeah, if you can manage it.
Because hey, listen, all of this fit into that.
Oh damn.
Into that like wagon.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
That is actually so insane. Yeah,
I know.
Wow.
It's almost like a clown car in there.
No, literally. I was gonna say, like, I don't even know how you pack this stuff all in there.
I know.
That's insane.
Listen, I've been doing this for a little over a year.
Okay, so you getting
so listen, like all the mistakes I've made, listen, the backdrop is a afterthought because when I first recorded one, the glare on the back was so ugly. So this makes this kind of softens the windows in the back.
Definitely.
And not only that, someone came up to me and said, "You got to make sure that no one who doesn't want to be in here isn't in here."
Yeah, true. Because then people are just gonna be like in the background.
And I don't mind. That'd be chill. But I get it though.
Yeah.
That was not too hard to pack up though.
Oh, it's not bad.
But no, I appreciate you. Thank you
for having me, man. This was sweet.
Absolutely, man.
I'll see you around, hopefully.
Absolutely. You'll see me around. You're good. You follow me?
Oh yeah, I just followed you as I was sitting down.
Okay, word. Thank you. I appreciate you, brother.
Man. Thank
you. Good conversation. How much time do I? Okay. I think the camera, it's still recording. I gotta make sure that shit overheats. You want to sit down? If you have enough time, of course. I don't want to.
I have a kind of.
Oh, okay, word. Okay, nice. I won't hold you for too long.
No, you're good.
Okay, sweet. What's your name?
Alexander.
Nice to meet you, Alexander. I'm Stavro.
Nice to meet you.
So, like as you've seen and like we just spoke about, the topic today is how do you keep yourself sane during the semester? And you mentioned like entertainment, TV. What about it is it that makes you like it slows yourself down during the semester? Does it bring you away from like your...
Yeah, so it just kind of like slows down my mind in a way where I don't have to think about what's going on in my day-to-day life.
Yeah.
I could just think about what's going on in the movie or TV show, and I don't have to think about anything else. Just think about what's going on in that moment.
Oh yeah.
And not thinking about what's the future holds.
Oh, of course. What kind of TV do you like to watch? What kind of shows?
So I'm actually a big fan of Marvel.
Okay, yeah.
So I watch the Marvel shows or the Marvel Netflix shows are also pretty good as
Okay,
well.
what is your favorite? Can you pick a favorite?
Either Loki on the Disney Plus.
Okay, yeah, I'm familiar.
Yep, or Daredevil.
So,
Netflix TV
so
show.
my understanding is Loki was one of the first ones to come out, right?
Yep.
And in terms of like seeing them, what they were doing throughout, like them releasing them up till now, why is that one the best?
I guess just because of the grand scale of it.
Okay.
Just how big of an impact it has on the MCU.
Really, is it canon?
It's canon, yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the reason why it's notably the best is because it has one of the best villains, arguably,
Okay.
in Marvel, and it explains everything that happened in like the background of the MCU.
Oh, really? I should take a look. I'm not fond of shows too much,
Right.
but I'll take.
It's only 6 episodes, so it's
Oh,
pretty.
that's not-
Like
that's not-
I just skip through episodes from time to time just to
Yeah.
keep my mind.
Yeah, that's
at
not too
ease.
bad. Well, like, what are some other things that you do? Like, what are things that like you do to like for like self care maybe? Like,
Yeah, so I mean, I used to go to the gym. I don't really do that much anymore.
that's okay.
But that did help. With my mind.
Oh, sure.
But now I just in terms of self care, books.
Yeah.
I read. My major is mathematical economics.
Okay.
So I read like books, like college textbooks.
Okay.
On my free time. Like I read. When I read this book where it was about monetary policy. I don't know if
Okay.
you're familiar with monetary policy.
I'm not. No.
Basically, it's the Federal Reserve and how they affect the interest rates, all their money, and I just find that really interesting.
Okay.
Most people,
Like it gives you pleasure.
yeah,
to-
most people would fall asleep during it,
Oh, sure.
but
Yeah.
I genuinely find it interesting,
That's good. I'm glad that you found something that gives you pleasure. 'Cause-
and it expands upon your mind.
oh,
So
that's
it's-
right. And it also not only that, it's not many people can say that they enjoy the textbooks that they have to read for their discipline, right?
I literally bought it. I didn't have to buy it until next year.
yeah.
But it's a more advanced textbook, so I wanted to get ahead.
Oh, of course. And would you say so far that you've gotten into it, you're like, this is good. Like
Yeah.
this is. I'm glad I can read this and spend my time doing this.
Right.
You feel that way?
I do.
That's good.
And it's so, because when I read something that I'm interested in, it impacts how much I like it,
Oh, sure.
in how much I remember of it.
Oh, absolutely.
So if I read something that I'm genuinely interested in, like economics,
Oh, yeah.
I understand more of it.
Oh, good. And that's a good thing to have. 'Cause not many
Right.
people can say that they enjoy what they have to read. So
Right.
that's a blessing, really.
And they make the most money.
That's true. Hey, you can't go wrong with that.
Economists make a lot of money. I think they make the most They make the most money in government jobs.
Really? Okay.
Yep. So if you're a government official and you're an economist, you make, I think, the most money.
Really? How much per year?
Starting, it's like 70 to 90.
That's not bad. That's not
So
bad.
I want to work at the Chicago Fed,
Okay.
but that starts as an internship.
Yeah.
But
Are you gonna start it up soon? Are you gonna?
my
apply?
third year.
Oh, really?
Or
Okay.
it starts my third year.
Okay.
I'm a freshman.
Oh, sweet.
Believe it or
Okay.
not. So
Okay. Well, hey. Listen, it's okay. But hey, thank you so much for talking with me. I appreciate you so much.
yep,
Thank you. Also, if you want to, please take a treat. I have treats up there. I have a little bowl of treats. You can take 2 if you want. Okay, word. Have a good one, man. Yes. Thank you. Stav's True Plan. I got a little QR code up there. The QR code, it hasn't been working because of the glare.
Wait. You make podcasts. I make them really, really cool. Kind of like in the same way.
It's true. It's true. Is it the glare? Sometimes you have to like pick it up with your mitts and like.
Wait, so what is your podcast like?
Like, what's it about?
Yeah.
So it's a philosophy, mental health podcast.
Oh, nice.
Thank you. I try to talk about like philosophy in a way that it's more digestible. I'm a philosophy major, so it makes it. Thank you. Is it working? I didn't expect to be at this table. I thought I was gonna be over there, but then they told me, oh, you're here, and there's a light right up there. Have a little treat. Have 5. Have 3. Do you wanna? Oh, awesome. Take a seat. Not like Chris Hansen though.
Huh?
Like you know who Chris Hansen is?
No.
No? Do you know who Chris Hansen is? No? Do you know who Chris Hansen is?
Wait, bro.
The guy on Dateline?
That sounds so familiar.
He that's okay. It's not even on anymore. But like he would
Oh,
like
this is
what he
really
would do
cool.
is like he had a show called To Catch a Predator, and he would
Yeah.
like every time they would come in, he'd be like, oh, have a seat.
Yeah.
Have a seat.
Oh, interesting.
Not like him. No.
Okay.
No. Anyway.
Cool.
What's your name?
My name is Fatima.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
I'm
to meet you.
Stavro.
Stavro? Mm-hmm. Okay, it's very nice to meet you.
Well, as you already know, as by reading my beautiful,
It's very cool.
perfectly curated poster, I think that's what you call it, a poster that says, "What will you be doing this semester to keep
Yeah.
yourself sane?"
That's
So-
I think that's a really good question.
Oh, you don't
Stavro.
have to be that close. It's okay.
Huh? What do you mean?
It's
Oh,
okay.
close to the mic?
Yeah, you don't have to be too
Okay,
close.
okay. I can just back up like this.
Let me double check though.
This is a cool setup. I need to invest in some mics, honestly.
Hey, listen, these were cheap too. So
Really?
they were $50 a piece.
Did you get these from Amazon?
Yeah.
Okay, so I might have to invest because
This whole setup is
Yeah.
budget, by the way. All of
Really?
it. Yeah,
no way.
I promise. Yeah,
Okay, awesome.
for sure.
All right, okay, wait. I'm gonna answer your question.
Answer.
So I feel like the best way to stay sane in a semester, any semester,
Okay.
is to make sure that you keep in close contact with people
Okay.
who are close to you, and also branch out your circle. Like try to meet more people, because that way your mind will expand and you'll learn new things and ideas.
I agree.
You know, I think like that's why what you're doing is great, because like you're probably meeting a lot of people here. And,
Absolutely.
like, talking to a lot of people and exposing yourself to new ideas. So
Absolutely.
that's like one thing.
It's nice because it brings me like closer to humanity, because I think
Yeah.
we're all so mean to each other. And just as I was talking to someone else, I was asking, what's your favorite books? Like, what do you like to do?
Yeah.
I think that's a nice thing to do. So that's
Yeah.
actually why I want to pose to you a question. What do you do?
What do I do? So I'm a filmmaker.
Okay.
So I make films basically. I just finished making a film. It's short on
Okay.
Syria. So
Okay.
yeah, that's like my thing.
That's what's up. Like, do you have like a little camera doohickey?
What do you mean? Oh yeah, I do. It's in my bag.
What camera do you have?
I have a Sony A7.
Yeah.
So it's so I like carry it around all over just in case,
Oh, just in case,
Just in
because
case.
you might come across like a good little and be like, okay.
Yeah, exactly. So you never know.
You never
but
know.
honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I don't think the camera that you have matters. Like, I feel like it's always about the person who's behind.
It's
the
right. It's
camera.
about the eye behind that viewfinder.
Exactly.
I
because
agree.
That's ultimately like what matters. Like,
That's true.
you can have any camera. So yeah, don't follow the hype. Basically, is all I'm saying.
Exactly. No, but I'll tell you what though. When it comes to cameras though, I will never use anything other than a Sony, ever in my
That's
life.
fair, that's fair.
And let me tell you a secret. Like, I hacked this Sony to like do like, because you know how like it's not a video camera, so they stopped it from like recording
Yeah.
past certain minutes. They have an exploit where if you like plug into your computer,
Okay.
it'll let you record like hours and hours of footage.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Do you have an issue like with
That's
that too?
really
Like
great.
recording like over 10 minutes or something like that?
Like not necessarily. Like it depends. Like it.
Yeah.
Usually it just depends on the SD card. Like. You
Oh,
know?
sure.
You know what I mean? Like, but I feel like SD cards don't go over like 20-minute, 30-minute max. You know.
Yeah. Listen,
So-
I've recorded some like 2-hour videos,
That's fine.
and I left the battery door open to not let it overheat.
yeah.
So it's actually not that bad. And for a podcast, for this like application, I'm not gonna be able to go back there in the middle.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I leave it. Like I let it be.
That's pretty nice.
It's been handling it pretty well. But
pretty
yeah,
smooth.
what other things that like do you like to do to keep yourself sane?
I really like to run. Like.
Yeah.
Actually I snowboard too, so I got in like an accident.
Oh, sweet.
So I
Okay,
couldn't
not
run
sweet.
first. Yeah. It happens. It's fun,
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't run for a while, but I'm getting back into it, so that really helps
Okay,
me
good.
too. Because it helps me just get everything out. Because it's not just like I feel like schoolwork. It's also just like life, Like we all have
Absolutely.
lives, we all have responsibilities, like
Yeah.
that are not just within school, it's also outside of school.
Exactly. There's
So-
more to us for us to contribute that into like our grade, or
Yeah.
there's also who we are and what
Exactly.
makes us up and what makes you up.
Exactly.
And being able to engage in that's what keeps me sane, at least.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, that's I think another boxing too. Yeah, so. those are
So
some
how
things.
long were you out from that accident, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh yeah, no, it's cool. It was very simple. Like I literally just like tumbled down a mountain like on my snowboard, but it took maybe a year. Like I was
really?
supposed to be on crutches for like 6 months, but I was like, nah, screw this. Like I don't like it.
Yeah.
So I only did like 2 months on crutches, but it's still kind of like
That limp to it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, okay. Did you have to do any
crutches
PT?
suck. No, I didn't do PT.
Oh, really? That's metal.
Yeah, yeah.
Were you prescribed it?
I didn't do PT. Physical therapy.
Yeah.
I don't think so. No, like
Really?
because this is also what happened. Like I got injured and we were out of state, so I went to like a doctor like in the
Oh,
mountains, you know.
yeah.
So they couldn't like be like, oh, you should do X, Y, Z. They were just like, you should be
Yeah.
on crutches for 6 months and like da da da, you know.
Yeah, I know that. I had I had 2 leg surgeries. So listen, I've been through
Damn.
crutches, I've been through walkers, wheelchairs,
Yeah.
all that kind of shit. So I like to ask with that because like I
Yeah.
can relate heavily.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't surgery or anything like that. Why did you have to get surgery? Can I
So
ask
like yeah, no problem. So when I was born, my legs were like that.
you that? Okay.
So what they had to do later in my life, about I think it was like 4 years ago, was when my first surgery was. They had to cut me at my ankle and at my like femur. Or, I don't know the names of the. I just know the names of the
like
bones.
that, yeah.
I don't know the locations.
Yeah.
Right? They cut me up here and down here, and they
Yeah.
rotated it back in place.
Oh damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
so like my leg after that was completely weak, no
Yeah.
pressure on it whatsoever. So I had to learn how to walk again twice.
Bro,
Yeah.
what was that? What was that experience? What was that like for you? Like,
It was
learning how to
insane. It was
walk again.
crazy.
Yeah, that
it was so
sounds
crazy,
crazy.
and from the minuscule movements I had to do to get stronger in PT, I was in PT for each one a year each.
whoa, a year? Wow.
Yeah, because
Damn.
like with your bone cut in half like that, the amount of movements you can do are so minuscule,
Yeah.
and then you get just a little better and better, and then the bone heals, and then you can do this. So I had a boot on. I went from the walker to crutches, and then after that it was all done.
Dude, that is insane.
It's crazy, I
Bro,
know.
but,
Isn't that
look
crazy?
Look at you now, like.
Look at me, right?
Yeah.
I could walk without any help. I needed help all the time. And
Yeah.
I wouldn't have traded that experience for the world though.
Yeah.
Because it made me more. I guess it made me realize more that people are dealing with things in their own regard,
Yeah.
and it made me it proved to me of like my mortality and how life is so beautiful, and even the little things like how we're talking right now.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what are the chances of that?
Yeah.
You know, what are the chances of me speaking with you? Or to me, I love that fake flower. I think it's beautiful. Like someone made that, and
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. I think that more people need to start looking at the world like that, though. I feel like not enough people. Like I want to like frame this positively, though.
Mm-hmm.
I just think like we need to put more like how you're talking, like you know,
Mm-hmm.
because the world and life and people are inherently beautiful, you know. Like
I agree.
You know, and we have to show that more. I feel like.
I
Like,
agree, but
you know?
they get damaged and they get hurt.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
at the end of the day, if you don't have a good support system in your
it's
life,
hard to like bounce back.
you need to always make sure that like if no one has your back, at least you do. At
Yeah.
the bare minimum, you do. And then I see people like talk so badly about themselves. Like you're the only one you
Yeah.
got sometimes.
Right,
Have your
true.
back.
True.
Fall in love with yourself. Have your back. Who are you? Who are you to yourself? Are you your own enemy?
True.
Listen, it's kind of fucked up. Like if you think about it, like every day that you live, that there's an enemy in you everywhere you go. Someone who's not on your team, in your head always, everywhere you go. Like if there's something in your mind that can interact with you and make you feel a certain way, it better be fucking good.
Yeah.
It better be good. Like
Yeah.
it better be on your team. It better support you.
Yeah.
So that's what I try to preach to people. Like, fall in love with yourself. Like, first off, how can you love anybody else if you don't love yourself?
That's true.
And RuPaul said that. So,
Yeah. No, but it's true. Like you have to like really value yourself, and like it's kind of like we have like I think we have to recognize our blessings, you know, like
I agree.
the fact that we're awake is a blessing. The fact that we can breathe, like speak, like we're having this conversation, like that's a blessing, you know. Like
I agree.
It's kind of like you said, it's the small things that really, really sometimes make the biggest difference, and it's easy to overlook.
I agree.
You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
It's like
Because
you wake up, you're like, okay.
not only that, we have responsibilities that we think are more valuable than that. But how can you
Yeah.
attend to your responsibilities if you're not in like tip-top shape? If you're not taking care of yourself?
Yeah, definitely.
If you're not keeping yourself sane.
Definitely.
See how I kind of did the
Yeah,
little.
you did
Just did the little. You know talking about like the little.
I saw that.
That's a little. It was nice talking
As
with
far as
you.
nice to talk to you too. Where are you from, by the way? Are you from Michigan?
Yeah, I'm from here. I'm from
Okay,
here.
which area? Cool.
I gotta blur. I gotta. You know.
Do the like wait, what you mean?
Well, like,
Like blurp that out. Okay, I got
yeah.
you.
I gotta remember because that's like almost an hour in.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know.
Well, listen.
Hey.
It's nice to meet you, yo.
It's nice to meet you
Very
too.
nice to meet you. I am a filmmaker and I'm making a film right now.
Okay,
so
word.
Loki, if you want to check it out,
Okay, yeah.
can I
Look,
give you the?
follow me there and DM me.
I got you.
DM me. To what? Yes. To what do I owe this immaculate pleasure? What's your name?
My name is Juan.
Nice to meet you, Juan. I'm Stavro.
All right.
As you could see by the
By the sign.
perfectly curated sign, the topic of today.
Incredible graphic design.
Thank you. Have you been observing, seeing kind of like what we do here?
Little bit, yeah.
Okay. So today I pose this question to you. What are things that you'll be doing this semester to keep yourself sane?
Things that I'll be doing this semester to keep myself sane.
Yeah,
Are we
hold
staying on the legal side?
You could do, I mean, like, speak your truth. I mean, like, this is recorded, so say whatever you're okay with being captured. Like,
I'll keep it legal.
okay, illegal's fine, like, because but like, I get it.
Yeah, no.
Like, we'll just, I get it. Well, continue, please.
All right. Well, honestly, I think just to keep myself from going insane, I'm gonna stay very social. You know, talking
Okay.
to people, trying to connect socially, because that human connection is very important to me,
I agree.
and so it helps me stay grounded whenever I'm having like a hard time or anything.
Oh, for sure. Okay. What are, like, in terms of self-care, what are things that you do to keep yourself, like, things that make you happy that you do?
Toss my headphones on and go for a long walk
Yeah.
off a short pier.
I mean,
No, I'm messing with you.
no, you're good.
No.
Like, do you like to walk, like, around nature or, like,
Well, I live here, Southwest Detroit.
okay.
Right. So
Not
that's,
much nature going
Mexican
on.
town a little bit.
Okay.
So I don't know if you know Bagley Street.
I do. Hey, listen, I got a Latina girl, so.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, I like to take Bagley all the way down, you know. I live right by Clark Park. So
Okay.
I kind of just cut across Clark Park, you know, take Bagley all the way down, go up and down the pedestrian bridge, maybe go to the Riverwalk, maybe come down here,
Yeah.
go to Campus Martius, wherever the hell my board
Okay.
will take me. If I'm on a bike, wherever my bike takes me.
Okay. Do you ever find yourself maybe getting some pan on the way?
Somewhat.
Some pan dulce on the way?
I'm not a big pan dulce guy.
No?
My dad is, but I'm not.
I'm a massive whore for it. Let me tell you what. And now that I got an excuse to eat it more, let me tell you, I find myself there often.
I understand that. Honestly, I'm still into it. I still like it, but it's not the biggest thing for me.
I get that.
The
I guess
biggest, if we're talking Mexican food, the biggest thing for me has got to be a good torta.
oh yeah, it kicks so much ass. Like what kind of protein do you like in it?
Ooh, fuck! Now you hit me with the loaded questions.
I know. I have to.
It's got to be lomo.
Really? What is that?
Lomo adobado. It's what is it? Loin. It's
Okay.
Marinated pork loin.
Oh, how similar is it to pastor?
It's not very similar at
Like
all,
it's
actually.
it's a lot
It's
different.
like the way that it's cooked, it's very stringy.
Okay.
Right? And it's easy to take apart. So
Oh,
you kind of take it all
yeah.
apart and put it on there. It's a lot darker than pastor.
Okay.
Kind of like mole, that type of adobo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, I'm getting hungry.
I know. I like carnitas in mine.
Oh yeah, that's good too.
It's like the go-to whenever you go anywhere. It's like, well, if I don't know the establishment, and I like to indulge myself, so I always go for carnitas if I can.
Yeah, honestly, carnitas it just kicks ass.
Oh my god,
You can't
my
be
girlfriend's
wrong
dad
with
carnitas is. Shoo!
Ooh, man. My uncle, he's got like, the big ass fucking drum.
I know exactly,
Like the big plate
yeah.
where they got the bump in the middle. You slap the tortillas on there.
Oh, yeah.
Meats around the middle.
Oh my God! In those kind of gatherings too, that's another thing that like. I'm Greek, so we kind of do something similar. We have a little. It's similar to a carne asada. It's very similar to that.
What do you guys call it?
We don't. I don't think like we call it anything specifically, but like for example, at Easter we roast a whole lamb.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That sounds so good and
Oh, my
probably
God.
kind of expensive.
Okay, so the whole lamb in Dearborn when we get it, it costs like almost $300.
Jeez.
It's like- 'cause-
actually, but that's the whole lamb. That doesn't sound terrible.
It's bad because in Greece that's kind of like common livestock. So here it's like it's a
Boy, you're eating
specialty
lamb.
thing. Yeah, but no, it's like to Greek people, it's lamb. It's like it's like for us, it's like it's chicken, it's cow, it's
Yeah.
beef. Like it's the same kind of thing. But
Man, I wish I could just say it's chicken. I have a poultry allergy.
oh my God. So poultry, it keeps you from chicken and turkey.
Chicken, turkey, duck,
Oh my God.
Pigeon.
How did you figure that out?
trial and error.
Oh my Lord.
I remember it still. So basically, ever since like growing up, ever since like I actually developed it, I would kind of like, I'd eat chicken like school lunch, after Michelle Obama, it was a lot of chicken because it was cheap protein.
Let me tell you that the time that she ruined my school lunches pissed me right off. We had Domino's for pizza day, and then they started doing like, what was it like? It was
It was like some fucking cheap ass flatbread.
mass produced. That's not my Domino's.
Like Toy Kitchens, how they have like the fake vegetables. They definitely slapped some of that fake cheese on there and melted it over.
Yo,
the grill.
listen, I know it. That's how I feel when I eat McDonald's anymore. I feel like I'm a Barbie eating Barbie food. Like it's fake. It's not real.
Yeah, I'll still eat McDonald's. I'm a sucker for McDonald's.
It kicks
You couldn't
ass.
tell, but I love it.
No, man. So like, I guess to go back to what you were talking about earlier, what kind of music do you like to listen to?
Oh fuck, I'm a sucker for anything and everything. People are like, oh, I like everything except country. I like everything except classical. Everything except rap. I'll get down with anything.
I think everything is worthy of being listened to. Of course, there are like there's such thing as bad music. Like that's not unheard of for there to be like bad music.
Oh yeah, there's definitely
right?
like just songs that are not good, but there's every song has listenability.
Every genre has a good song, I think, genuinely. And
I do have my favorites.
yeah, okay. What's your favorites? Tell me.
Oh fuck.
Like,
All
listen,
right.
you going on your walk, you go to like.
I'm going on my walk. I'm listening to either kind of like trap metal, scream rap, heavy metal,
Okay.
vaporwave music.
Vaporwave
I'm
goes.
listening to. Oh fuck yeah. Drum and bass, techno, house, anything that's like EDM related.
Oh, good. Okay, so are you familiar with the game Forza?
Forza? Yeah.
Okay, so
I have Forza 5 on my Series X.
dope. So I got Series X too. Oh my God. Okay, so on Spotify they have the Bass Arena playlists, or like other radios. They have their playlists on there. So I listen to Forza Horizon 4 Bass Arena. That's just got the best like hype music that I be playing in the car with the windows down. Like
I remember I started playing the game and I was like, man, this radio's so boring, and I realized I could change the radio.
Yeah.
And I started just flipping through it.
On the podcast right now?
yeah. So I'm having guests come through. So do you want to talk with me after? For sure.
Recorder on the cabinet.
For sure. Hey, listen, put like I don't know, something like, be like, hey, I'm next. I go next.
Say that.
Huh?
Say, can I go next?
Yeah, do you want to go next? Okay, bet. Okay. Well, let me finish this beautiful conversation here, and I'll get you on next.
All right, we'll wrap it up quick, don't worry.
Anyway, so I guess other than, I forget where we were at.
I was talking about how I was, we were
Yeah,
at Forza.
thank you.
And I was talking about how I remember switching through the channels and listening to the music. I'm like, this all kind of sucks. And I don't know if you know, but Horizon 5 takes place in Mexico.
Oh, I know that, yeah.
Yeah, and so I'm like, yeah, it's just, it's regular pop music, it's Mexican music. And then I hit one radio station. I forget what it's called.
Okay.
But I will always recognize the logo
Yeah.
when I see it. It's just drum and bass music.
Yeah.
It's just drum and bass
Is
music.
it
and
Bass Arena? Is it green?
No, it's not bass arena. It's black.
Oh.
It's like a black and white.
Okay.
And I just started listening to it, and I got so happy realizing that they put drum and bass in a car game.
Yeah,
'Cause
it-
before that, I was playing Need for Speed, and
Oh,
they
yeah.
don't have
So look it up on Spotify. You'll surely find that radio for sure.
bass arena. All right.
Any other radio that they got? It's cool. Like I like. It's cool that when a game like introduces like a radio kind of
You gotta
mechanic.
put out
and
the soundtrack.
you gotta do it. You
It's like
gotta
Rocket
do it.
League and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly like that. Anyway, Juan, thank you.
It's been nice meeting you,
It
man.
was nice meeting you too, bro.
Great brother from another mother.
That's right. No. So like it's my podcast. I'm Stav. What we do here is I got an open seat for anyone who wants to come through, have a little conversation with me. That's what I like to do. I like to promote like human interaction, like true, real human interaction.
That's cool. Yeah, we can do that.
Hey, for sure. Hey, listen, homeboy kept it warm. We've been going for a minute, almost an hour.
I just wanted a few minutes.
Hey, listen.
Few minutes, that's it.
A few minutes of your time. To what
Pleasure
do I
to meet you,
owe
brother.
this immaculate pleasure?
Joshua.
Joshua?
Yes,
Stav,
sir.
as you may know. But like, it's short for Stavro, which is also short for Stavros. Because I'm Greek, they gotta have so many fucking rules to it. So my name is Stavro if you're talking to me. If you're talking about me, it's Stavros, right? My nickname's Stav. Make it clean, make it easy. Make it easy to remember, you know? Anyway,
Stav. Yes, sir.
so as you've been seeing with observing and kind of understanding like what we do here, today I'm gonna pose you a question and just answer in the best way you can, right? Today we're gonna talk about how are you gonna keep yourself sane during this semester? What are things you do to keep yourself in mind? Something that you don't like, because when you do your work, you tend to lose yourself. What are things that you keep yourself in check, keep yourself together?
So I certainly had to make sure I didn't overload my schedule
Yeah.
for classes. That was the main thing. That way you're able to find time in between to help you in balancing.
Yeah.
So I focused on my schedule first and foremost. But overall, what I'm doing as well is making sure I eat. And what I'm eating is something that's going to aid in balancing.
What kind of food do you like to get into? Like, what's your favorite dish right now?
So I'm really changing my diet right now.
Okay.
Learning how to cook more so myself versus going out.
Okay, word.
So I'm very open.
Okay.
For the most part, anything holistic, anything organic.
Okay. You go to the gym?
Oh, so sorry about that.
Oh,
man.
you good. Take the cough you need.
Yeah, one second. So fruits and vegetables. Really
Okay.
getting back to the root of things.
Oh yeah, because
That's
the
a
closer
better
you
way
get
to
to
put
the
it.
closer you get to Mother Nature, the closer you get to what God intended, like the food the way it was made, truly.
Exactly. And that's also what I'm going to school for. So
Nutrition?
yeah.
Okay, so you get some gains. Okay.
Yeah, yes, sir. So what I eat, that's the main thing that I'm focusing
Really?
on to help me and stay in balance. That way I'm devoting time, like taking time to have to cook.
Mm-hmm.
I have to make sure, then after that you got to clean the dishes. That's all giving you time to cope with everything that's going on.
Oh, absolutely. It gives you time to slow down because I think everyone needs that process to slow down because the world, it demands so much, especially in America. It's not like that anywhere else. The world is so fast paced here, and you know what? Sometimes we can't handle it. We're not robots.
Exactly.
We're human beings with a heart, with blood. We'll bleed under pressure. We'll crack. We'll break.
Right.
And a lot of times, what's expected of us can't quite match that. It doesn't match really how fragile we are. We're resilient. Don't get me wrong.
Absolutely.
We're resilient. We will go through.
Fragile, in other words, unique, same thing.
Absolutely.
I get
So, we can do our best, we go to school, we strengthen our mind, we go to the gym, strengthen our gains, but how can we strengthen anything else? How can we? And I think the best way to do it is just know your vessel. Know who you get to be with for your whole life. Like understand what you like, what you don't like. So, I guess outside of cooking, like what are little things that like you find pleasurable, that a little self care, because then obviously I think it's considered self care to cook. I think it's because people you could just go over here and get a fucking nacho bel grande, but in reality, people are so detached from their food. People are so detached of its purpose. But I guess, what are things that you do other than cook, like things that you enjoy to do, like activity-wise?
So certainly, it's not so much about weights, but working out in general on the health. So it could be cardio, sports from time to time. I have a good amount of nieces and nephews, so getting busy with them.
Oh yeah,
getting that energy out.
Yeah,
is
they're a
always
handful,
good.
I bet.
Yeah. Certainly that. And aside from that, and the question again was, what again?
Like, okay, no, you're good. Because sometimes when I do that alone, it's kind of hard to be like, to bounce back from that. But don't worry, you got me. I'll put you under my wing. I got you. The question was, what are some things that you like to do that please you, that make you happy? Something other than the day-to-day life, or something beyond what you have to do.
Right. And so aside from like working out,
Yeah, how do you spend your downtime, if you have any, of course?
starting to transition into I'm actually venturing out more so too, to be more open, similar to yourself, and this way how you just interact with all different walks of life. That's something that also will help me in, okay, I know what I have to be focused on, but
Yeah.
just the same as myself, others have to be focused on things, so interacting with one another certainly helps in bringing peace and balancing things out.
Absolutely, because people are so angry all the time. I think interaction like this, it kind of just slows everyone down and shows people like we're all going through things. We're all human beings. Truly, it might be crazy, you know.
Yeah, seriously.
hard to believe, but you know, this. I don't want to make it somber, but this will all end one day. And I think that constant reminder in my head, it truly helps me try to understand that every moment has value. And the moment that even when I can't get to myself, but finding the beauty in the moments, that, because you know, we're busy. Sometimes it's hard for us to get to things, but finding the beauty, because like, imagine that, right? If you have a limited time in your life and you're like, oh, I got to do homework right now, right? Imagine there being a stretch of time in your life that you're like displeased about, or like, oh, you got limited time on this earth and you're like, man, this homework. That don't sound right, you know, like it's kind of like, okay, but like, you're not gonna every moment that passes is gone, right? Every moment that passes is gone, and you've spent that time. Like, if your life is a piggy bank or a bank account, right? You don't know how much money you got left, right? You know you got money in there. You can kind of have an idea how much money you got, right? But you don't truly know how much money you got left. So like, sometimes we have to spend our money on bills, right?
Right.
Sometimes we gotta spend our money on things we don't really want to, but we need it. But we always gotta make sure to save some money for the things that we like, you know? And that's even then, but all of that, it's still money. And that's all of it's still time, no matter how it's spent. And to find the beauty in the things that we don't really want to be doing, you'll just be happier that way.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, I strongly agree with that. I think that this is very good. How long have you been doing this?
I don't, like right now, or like all of this? A little over a year, almost 2 years.
And of course, you're putting on YouTube and stuff like that.
YouTube, Spotify, yeah. I try to go on Apple, but they charge a monthly fee to like get on there, and I'm like, man. I posted a poll that said, who listens on Apple Podcasts? Nobody. Everyone's got Spotify or YouTube, so I post on there. I do audio and video, so like if someone is like not able to like watch it, like they'll have that the audio coming from Spotify, or if they want to watch it, you know, I got a set on campus somewhere.
That's nice, man. What are you going to school for right now?
Philosophy. I'm majoring in philosophy, minoring in classics, so kind of like Greek philosophy. It's my heritage. I'm Greek, so you know, I try to get closer with my heritage and my history. But really, honestly, to tell you the truth, I don't want to be here. You know what I mean? I guess maybe I do, but not in a way that like we're all here. I want to be here in a way to like talk to people my age and talk to people who are feeling the same way I'm feeling, but I guess try to teach. I want to teach people how to be happy, because I think with how finite and how mortal we are, how can you afford to be unhappy is so wild and bizarre to me. You know, like, we can't always have what we want, but we should always want to be happy. And finding the cheapest way to cultivate that is within yourself. So
I agree.
that's what I try to teach with people.
I agree. You'll go far. It's a task. It's a task, and it's a forever thing. But it's certainly something within. You got to have a passion for it. I can relate. So
Yeah, man.
That's a mission right there for you. So
Hey, it is. It's
more power to you on that.
Thank you. You know, I get a lot of pleasure from it, to be able to talk with people from all walks of life and hear experiences and what they like to do. It proves to me more and more that we're not far gone. It's okay. It might seem that way from like outside looking in, but once you get into the trenches where everyone else is, you start to have real experiences and be like, okay, well, it's not that bad. We're all just trying to hold it together. We're all
And
just
it's
trying to
like
do it.
If we don't speak, then it will be bad.
Yeah.
But the fact that we do speak goes to show like we can bring. It's a matter of interacting more, not just going based on the perception that's given.
Exactly.
It's forced. You know, upon.
Exactly right.
I agree with
Exactly,
that,
man.
I think you'll do very good.
Thank
You'll
you.
do very good. Thank you.
I appreciate you so much.
Yes, sir. You as well, brother. And it was
Stavros.
Stavros.
Yeah.
Stavros.
Call me Stav.
Stav. Got you, brother.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Nice to meet you, brother. I appreciate you so much for taking the time.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it looks like my reservation is complete. Okay, word. All right then, let me close it out. We had a lot of beautiful conversations today, talking with people who from many walks of life and getting perspectives on how are you going to keep yourself together in these hard times. And we got a lot of beautiful information, a lot of down to earth information, and that's what I want. I want there to be just human beings interacting with one another and human beings to love one another, and that's all that we're here to do. So thank you very much. This has been Stav's True Plan. This has been an episode of Stav's True Plan. Be safe, everyone, and have an amazing and wonderful semester. Kisses.